Welcome to Judaism, the series, dear viewers. Remember, you have an additional mitzvah to do every day. That's to see to it that Jonathan Pollard, who spent over 30 years in American jails because he had the audacity, the chutzpah, the outrage, the gall to save the lives of Jewish babies, children, women, and men from being massacred by the two-legged Muslim predator, homicide, Islamo-fascist terrorists. Jonathan Pollard, the Jewish American hero, was able to save Jewish lives by giving to our ally Israel classified Pentagon papers. The Pentagon papers, indeed, dear viewers, that outlined, detailed, enumerated all the terrorist bases throughout the Middle East. And for that, Jonathan Pollard had to spend 30 years in horrific conditions. Now he's serving several years on parole with very limited movement. And he has to have a wrist digital mechanism so his whereabouts can be traced, and he has to call in often, including on the Sabbath, which violates the Jewish Sabbath, the Shabbos. This is unconscionable. We're going to ask you to contact the President of the United States to pardon, to vacate his parole. Now, the number that you're going to reach the President Comments Hotline, and write it down, take out your writing paraphernalia. Paraphernalia. Daily, jot it down, 202-456-1414. 202-456-1414. 202-456-1414. 202-456-1414. Tell the people who man the Presidential Comments Hotline that you're a registered voter and that you're asking that the President immediately vacate the parole and pardon Jewish American hero Jonathan Pollard. Pollard is spelled P-O-L-L-A-R-D. Next, I'm going to give you the phone number from the switchboard on the house on Capitol Hill. The Capitol Hill switchboard will give you the phone number, the fax number, and the email of all members of both houses. You'll tell them you're a registered voter, that they should nudge the President of the US of A to pardon Jewish American hero Jonathan Pollard. The number is, and write it down, 202-224-3121. 202-224-3121. 202-224-3121. Last but not least, you're to contact the President of Israel. The fax number will be given at the end of the program in what is called the credits. And you'll ask the President of Israel to nudge the President of the US of A to pardon Jewish American hero Jonathan Pollard. Dear viewers, we're going to show you documentaries today on the holy city of Hebron. Hebron was the first capital of the Jewish people in the Holy Land, made so by King David. Then King David went to Jerusalem, the final capital of the Jewish people, exclusively to the Jewish people. Dear viewers, Hebron is where the founding fathers of Judaism and the matriarchs are buried, with the exception of our mother Rachel, Rachel Imenu. And Rachel is buried in the Hebrew city in the Holy Land called Bet Lechem. And the English sounds very similar, Bethlehem. Dear viewers, enjoy our presentation and documentary in English on the holy city to the Jewish people alone, exclusively Hebron.
It was only at daybreak reached Hebron. the Arab conquest era, the Middle Ages, and the famous Slobodka Yeshiva of Lithuania with all Then come the riots of summer 1929. Mothers and children fill it. Live at Beit Hadassah. An ancient
don't consider myself a martyr. to live here, to see my 4 married grandchildren, and it was the furthest thing I could ever dream of, that oldest stage of life, living in Hebron, learning Hebron, and to teach in Hebron.
Beit Shner were renovated with the help of the Hebron Fund. Shani came here from the United States and raises her 6 children in the heart of Hebron.
I feel like I'm on a, and I've seen a lot of progress. I've had 6 children to be a part of this mission. Too brave, because they feel what some people try to believe, but they and doing the right thing, a mitzvah, is
We are living on Jewish land. meaning unity. Word friend. Here, everything joined. Jerusalem, present 4,000 years ago, the patriarch Abraham purchased. He is reinforced by the presence of Isaac and Jacob, and King David himself. 2 millennia ago, the Jewish community of Hebron persists to the Arab conquest era, and Maimonides, Nachmanides, and Rabbi Ovadia Mibartanura all spent time in Hebron. The Ari, the Chida, and the author of the Stei Chemed all resided in Hebron. Menucha Rochel, daughter of the Mittler Rebbe of Lubavitch, comes to the Holy Land and establishes her home in Hebron. The deportees of the Spanish Inquisition established the Jewish Quarter and the Avraham Avinu Synagogue. Lubavitcher Hasidim come to Hebron and help institutionalize the diverse Ashkenazi community. The community grows, and by the end of the 19th century, there are many yeshivot, schools, and kindergartens. Financial institutions are established, including a branch of the Anglo-Palestine Bank. The famous Slobodka Yeshiva of Lithuania, with all its rabbis and students, moves permanently to Hebron. Students flock from Europe, America, and all over the land of Israel. The sounds of Torah fill the air of Hebron. With the inception, then come the riots of summer 1929, and the tree is suddenly severed. The Mufti Amin al-Husseini, a Nazi sympathizer, incites toward murder of the Jews. Arabs slaughter Jews throughout the land of Israel, but the pogrom is most brutal in Hebron. Jews are butchered with axes and knives. Women are tortured, raped, and burned to death. Synagogues are destroyed. Yeshivas set ablaze. But the olive tree of Hebron gains strength. New branches grow, heralding return. The Six-Day War, we return to Hebron. No longer restricted to the seventh step, the Jewish people enter the cave of Machpelah. Pesach, 1968, a group of settlers headed by Rabbi Moshe Levinger checks in at the Park Hotel in Hebron and remains there. A few weeks later, they move to the nearby military government complex. Hundreds of thousands of people flock to Hebron each year to visit the graves of Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob and Leah. The Jewish spirit, the Jewish soul attracts us and binds us to our ancestors who lie in eternal repose in Hebron. Hebron's residents are suffused with dedication and heroism, like the women who strove for the right to settle at Beit Hadassah. They continue to strike deep roots in the city of the patriarchs and matriarchs, keeping up a constant struggle for every building and every home. The children of Hebron grow up at Beit Hadassah, Beit Hasson, Beit Schneerson, and Tel Romeda, site of ancient Hebron. They derive so much strength, vitality, and joy of living from these small courtyards. Children of all ages play together here. It's a delight to see, a true asset of our lives. Hebron provides our children with so many benefits that they would not have anywhere else. The Avraham Avinu Synagogue was razed in the 1929 riots. The site was used as a goat pen and a refuse dump until we returned to Hebron. It has since been rebuilt and refurbished and now stands at the heart of the Avraham Avinu neighborhood. There's a special atmosphere in this synagogue, a spirit of sanctity. You can sense the bond between the patriarch Abraham and this holy city. It's a feeling of reciprocal love and awe. Avraham Zerbiv, the scribe, lives in the Avraham Avinu neighborhood. In France, he belonged to Bnei Akiva. He came to Israel in its Hachshara program, studied Torah, and moved to Hebron. 2 years ago, he was severely injured when attacked in the Kasbah of Hebron. He has since recovered, thank God, and continues to raise his children here in Hebron. Ami Deri, also a Hebron resident, is a building contractor. Nearly all his employees are Jews. Ami is now nearing completion of a two-story building, providing premises for a daycare center as well as apartments for families. The Jewish Community Council in Hebron has assumed financial responsibility for these projects. When we look at them, we realize where we came from and where we are headed. Despite all the hardships of the past few years, Hebron is building, welcoming new residents, and raising children, lots of children. Together with these children, we will build a common future with the State of Israel and the Jewish people. Hebron is now sprouting new young leaves, yielding fruit. We face the future with hope and anticipation. The Hebron Municipal Council is now planning Sukkot events. This energetic group leads the public struggle and organizes all mass gatherings in Hebron and identification with the Jewish people and their forebears who lie buried here. Residents of Hebron look to the future in faith and hope. New neighborhoods are planned on Jewish land throughout Hebron. Construction is already underway.
But if we did all this way till now, all the public struggle that we had, and Baruch Hashem, thank God, Hebron is now Jewish. There is a Jewish community. Tens of thousands of people come to visit in Merat HaMachpelah and in Hebron. I'm sure the way is in front of us to good future, to build Hebron as a good, big Jewish city, and the city of fathers will become the city of sons and daughters.
Today and forever. Hebron for our ancestors, for our children.